I've been avoiding this question because, unfortunately, the show won't be returning to Netflix. Are there any talks or chances for any other network suitors or a potential season two Disney Plus maybe?
Oh, well, we're talking all about hope. All my hopes and dreams are that someday, yes, that that the story will continue. Right now, I think that the company is regrouping and figuring out what to do with the franchise. And I would say, fingers crossed that we'll see more of Thra someday. Listen, I told you the first year that we started talking about this was in 2004. So
Mm-hmm.
if it took, you know, whatever, like 16 years to get it up, we're going to keep going. So don't worry, there'll be more. Just can't promise that.
We all
But
have our fingers crossed.
yes, well, us too. And I do promise that that there will be an exploration of the world. It, whether it's, I mean, it will be someday in media, but I mean, just in, we continue to do the tradition in books and graphic novels. And I know that's not enough for everyone, but it will continue. We will keep evolving and building on the world of Thra. So anyway, more to come, more to come.
Something is better than nothing.
Exactly.
So, there you have it, my friends, the interview that we all never wanted to hear. And it's been a day now, so I've recovered from my initial disappointment. But this still gets me, man. This is really unsettling to hear. It's very clear from this interview that not just Netflix, but the Henson Company themselves are not interested in continuing Age of Resistance anytime soon. And that could mean for years. We could be talking about upwards of 5 years here, unfortunately. So, just like I was saying for the longest time, this is what I wanted to hear. Not the actual news itself, but I needed to hear something from the producers of the show about the status of the show, and here it is. It's pretty much gone at this point. And we have no idea when it's coming back. I mean, she did say that there will be books and graphic novels, but as she admitted herself in the interview, that's not enough. And unfortunately, what that means is that this fan base might begin to dissolve, because they just pulled the rug out from under our feet twice now. First when the show was canceled, and then they just did it again just now by telling us, yeah, it's gone for quite a while. Apparently what that means is that this fan base and this community that we've spent so long building up, hitting 15,000 signatures on the petition, 10,000 subscribers on this channel in only 2 years, well, it's a bit precarious at this moment. And yes, I'm bitter. I'll admit it all day. I am a bit bitter about this. I put a ton of work into this channel because I really had faith that this could be the next big franchise. But they don't seem to be interested in making shows or movies right now. Now, on the flip side of that, though, we as a fan base also have to understand that if this is where the Henson Company is right now, well, then by all means, take as much time as you guys need. If you need to regroup and figure things out, that's fine. Sure, it's going to hurt a lot, but let's be patient and let them take their time with it, because keep in mind, she didn't say that they're done with Dark Crystal. She said that the show is on hiatus right now, but they are still very interested in continuing the world of Thra. Even if it is just books right now, it's not discontinuing. That's what she said, is that she is still excited about returning to the world of Thra someday. So we are returning to the world of Thra someday. It's just not going to be for probably a very long time. All I'm saying is that I don't personally understand why it would take so much time. I don't understand why there is a struggle to get it back. I don't understand why the Henson Company is regrouping. I mean, regrouping from what? The show won an Emmy. It should be your main project, But that's neither here nor there, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. And as a fan base, we have to step back, respect the Henson Company, and just let them do their thing, even though it might take a few more years to complete and a few more years to get back to Age of Resistance. However, in the meantime, I myself need to figure out what I'm going to do with this channel in particular, because I can't spin my tires for the next 5 years. YouTube channels don't create content about canceled TV shows, so I'm in a bit of a weird situation right now. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do, and this is where I need your advice, because many of you may not know this, but I always have a ton of creative projects going on. I create tons of music and art, and I'm writing several books. I'm designing a board game, a lax model builder, and I also work very, very hard at my job all week long. So you have to understand, it's not that I want to take a break. It's not that I want to shift directions because I'm going to do nothing. I'm not. I don't want to take a break because I want to go sit on the couch and eat chips and watch movies. I have tons of other stuff going on that I could be focusing on instead of Dream Fast with me, at least just for right now. And to be perfectly clear with all of you, my Dark Crystal content isn't going anywhere. The channel isn't shutting down or anything. It's not discontinuing. But I do need to spend some time on the rest of my projects if Dark Crystal isn't continuing right now. So this is what's happening. We're going to be doing the giveaway and the Q&A as planned. That's coming up in the next couple of weeks. But after that, Dream Fast with me is going to be going on a bit of a hiatus until about the end of September. That way I can focus on my music and my fantasy books. A lot of you already know that I'm actually writing a Dark Crystal book series right now. It's ongoing. I have a new chapter coming out every other month. So please do go check that out if you haven't already. I can also have enough time in between my work schedule to recharge my batteries and relax a bit, because I really need that right now, especially with the summertime upon us and all these extra hours that I'm working. And then, from that point on, I'm going to be focusing more probably on Labyrinth material, because if you all remember, the Labyrinth sequel is still in the works. And when we start getting more news on that, this channel will basically become like an information page for the Labyrinth and everything related to it. But what I need to know from all of you is, what else do you guys want to see on this channel? Is there anything else that you guys want to see? I mean, do you guys want to see things related to other fantasy properties like movies and TV shows? Or do you want to see more stuff from me personally? Do you guys want to see my creative projects on this channel? Should I feature my music here, my books, my art, my model making, my board game? I could even change the channel name from Dream Fast with me to just Danny Gallows and make it my channel, which would be like a multimedia page featuring everything that I'm doing, including Dark Crystal videos and Labyrinth videos as well. And yes, I know, guys, I know this is a very, very strange situation to be discussing. But, sometimes we encounter these situations in our lives where we need to make changes. It's just time to make a change for whatever reason. And I'm at that crossroad. I'm crossing that bridge right now, and I need your advice. I need some direction here from all of you. So leave all of your thoughts and opinions down below in the Great White Void, as always. What do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see more material added to this channel, or should I just take a break until we start getting more Labyrinth news or something else happens with Dark Crystal? So go ahead and leave all of your advice, your thoughts, your opinions, your theories about the direction of this channel. Leave it all down below. Let me read through them, and we'll figure this out together, guys. But as always, stay strong, stay passionate. It doesn't mean stop voicing your opinion about Dark Crystal. It doesn't mean, leaving the fan base or abandoning the fan base. We still need to stay strong. We still need to stay passionate. Because like I said, no matter what happens, the larger we grow, the more the harder it will be for the Henson Company to ignore us. If this franchise blows up, while Dark Crystal is in this weird hiatus phase right now, the fan base is still going to grow, regardless. But what I just need to know is what what should I do in the meantime? Should I add more content to this channel, or should I just focus on other projects? So go ahead and let me know what you think, guys, and I'll be back here for the next video very soon. For Thra, for Jim, forever.